So let me make this abundantly clear. The most important component to putting your finances together and building out wealth creation, financial abundance, is going to be creating a symphony with your finances. That basically means that every single dollar that you touch and put out, input and put out, needs to have some kind of financial purpose for your financial gain. So many of us are trained to max out our savings. Pay yourself first, get high yield savings, get CDs, invest your difference, etc. No other content creators, other than those in the credit card space, I'm going to give them credit, but almost no other finance content creators or other professionals out there are advocating for the much larger amount of money that you're missing out on earning from your spend. Many of you, if you're lucky, you're saving 10, 20% of your income, maybe 30, and that's doing really well if some of you are meeting those numbers. But to be honest, 60, 70, 80, 90% of many of you's money that you're earning, you're working your asses off for, you are not getting anything on because you're not exercising credit cards. And I'm telling you right now, going into the economy we're in and going into, and I keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it, it's very important to capture earnings on that spend. Everything that you're paying for is getting more expensive. Why would you not want to max out what you can earn? Credit cards are not a debt tool. They're a transactional tool. You're not getting in debt by just using a credit card. And those of you who are already more educated than that, my pioneers, to you, my argument is making sure that you actually build out an entire setup. Many of you have credit cards just chasing bonuses, which is great, but many of you are distracted chasing bonuses and other offers on specific credit cards, and you're not focusing on your personal finances when you get these credit cards and build out these relationships. I'm chastising y'all a little bit because at the end of the day, your personal finances should be paramount when you're making your decisions on credit cards. I don't have as many credit cards as I probably will have in the future, and I'm a lot more slow and methodical because I'm not chasing welcome offers. It has to make sense for my broader financial picture. Do I want to bank with this institution overall, or do they just have a specific credit card offer? You should have a solid credit card for every major spend category you have. Gas, groceries, utility bills. If you're paying rent, you should be taking advantage of the bill credit card. The list goes on. Travel perks and benefits. If you're traveling consistently or even moderately, you should have credit cards that tailor. Do you rent cars a lot? Do you get hotel rooms, or do you Airbnb? You need to be exercising credit cards around everything you do. If you're an everyday consumer or a credit card enthusiast, this is still for you, because many of you are either not using credit cards hardly at all and missing out on anywhere from 1 to 5, maybe even 10% in cash back or value on your spend, which is, again, 60, 70, 80% of your finances. Or you're a little bit more advanced than that and you're bonus hunting and you're getting distracted from the real value, which is the credit card setup per your spend category. I will miss out on a one-time bonus if I can turn around and get a card that doesn't have the best bonus, or I can make a credit card upgrade and get better cash back on areas that I'm spending way more money than that bonus is going to give me on in a year, if that makes sense. So I might get a $200, $300, $500 bonus from somewhere, or I can turn around and get 3, 4, 5% on an area I'm spending $5,000 or $6,000 a year. You do the math on that, especially if it's on an annual basis, and the one that's getting me the welcome bonus doesn't earn me the same. I'm just getting that one-time value. You can only expand yourself so much with credit cards. You're going to get so many before you max out. So it's very important for you to understand, let me make sure this makes sense for my personal finances. Going into the holiday season when this video is dropping and beyond, when you catch this video 6 months or a year later, 2 years later, your spend category, if you're an American, is likely going to always be your heaviest financial sector. Get some cash back, some value back in those areas. Take the time out to do the homework and find out, where can I get 2, 3, 4, 5% consistently on these areas? It will add up over time. You can build an emergency fund from this, an investment fund from this, down payment to a property over the course of just a few years, optimizing your spend. You can get back thousands of dollars and extrapolate your finances. You can build upward on top of this as your platform. You're so used to getting that high yield savings, that CD rate, and that's great. But again, for many of you, that's 10, 20, 30% of your money. What about the other 60, 70, 80%? So I just want to put this out there for all of the consumers and for my pioneers. To stay focused. Don't get distracted by the bonus hunting and stuff like that. And don't be scared of credit cards. If you're a consumer who's new to this kind of content, don't be scared of credit cards. They're literally a debit card, bro, with extra perks. They're literally a debit card with extra perks. So don't get scared of that. Get that value back. Get those earnings, because I'm telling you, it can add up to a significant portion of your finances in the future. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. Want to learn more about myself and the channel? Start in the description section and work your way to the about section on the channel. Comment down below and let me know what your relationship with credit cards is right now, what your favorite credit cards are, and the ones you plan on getting in the future. Other than that, I want y'all to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.